Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Lovin Riyadh show. I'm Rama. Today is the 18th of March and we have some interesting and exciting stories for you, including new dedicated carts making Tahallul easier for women at the Grand Mosque this Ramadan, and over 400,000 worshippers have used electric golf carts at the Grand Mosque this Ramadan. So let's get into it with our first topic, which is that the new dedicated carts are making Tahallul easier for women at the Grand Mosque. So, in a move to enhance the Umrah experience for female pilgrims, the General Authority for the Care of the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque has introduced dedicated carts for women's Tahallul, which, for those who don't know, is the ritual of cutting hair to exit the state of Ihram, which is the state of when you're performing Umrah. So when you're done, you have to kind of cut your hair as a woman to exit that state. And this new service is ensuring privacy and ease for women. So as we talked about before, there are these carts for men that have already been introduced this Ramadan, for them to be able to cut their hair, shave their head after exiting the state of Ihram. So now they've introduced this for women, and it's catering specifically to the needs of female worshippers. So these carts are private, they're efficient, and it's easier for women to kind of perform this ritual, because there's also going to be female staff. So the carts are headed by all female staff, and they're also providing a comfortable and sterilized environment, which is especially useful during peak pilgrimage times. They're also very strategically placed next to Bab al-Marwa. So they're offering a seamless solution for women when completing their Umrah journey. And it's a really important step, I think, towards making the Umrah experience comfortable for all, and that includes women now. And these mobile units are equipped with sterilized tools. I think the word sterilized is very important because it also provides ease of mind for women, knowing that they're able to do this in a completely hygienic environment. And it's also accommodating to the high number of worshippers that we all know are flocking to Mecca and the Grand Mosque during Ramadan. So these carts have a focus on efficiency, safety, and accessibility. So the service reflects the ongoing efforts to innovate and enhance the pilgrimage experience, as we said. And I think it's great because by addressing the unique needs of women, the General Authority is continuing to implement thoughtful solutions that are improving comfort and convenience for all at the Grand Mosque. And as somebody who has done this before, I think it's extremely helpful to have a designated space for this. It's just one of the many ways that the authority in Mecca is making things easier for pilgrims. And we always see this during Ramadan every year in the last few years, but this year there's been an influx of new innovative things designed to make it easier for women and all pilgrims. So that's a great new improvement, and hopefully it does make things easier for women in performing Umrah. For our next topic, over 400,000 worshippers have used the electric golf carts at the Grand Mosque this Ramadan. So as we've mentioned before, they've introduced, there's already been electric carts at the Grand Mosque, but they've introduced new innovative ones, and they're used to perform the general pilgrimage of the Umrah. And within the first 15 days, over 522,000 worshippers have benefited from enhanced transportation services, and this includes the 144,000 on the electric golf carts. as well as on paid carts, and many of them, thousands of them, also using the free manual carts. So these carts are obviously making mobility even easier at the Grand Mosque, and the General Presidency for the Affairs of the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque have also launched a unified transportation platform. And this system is allowing worshippers to pre-book their carts, as well as choose their transportation and pay online as well. So this is giving them a hassle-free experience, and it's an innovative way to kind of make the whole Umrah experience flow even easier. And with these innovations, they're ensuring that every visitor, regardless of age or ability even, can move comfortably and focus solely on their spiritual journey during this time. As we all know that in Ramadan, people are going to the Grand Mosque to perform Umrah, and they want to focus on the reason they're there, and performing this spiritual journey without really having to worry about the hassle of mobility, because obviously during Umrah the mobility is an important factor. So the fact that they can now move comfortably, and they have been using this service clearly from the numbers that we're seeing in a very, very effective way. If thousands and thousands of pilgrims have been using these carts, and they're obviously paying off. So it's great to see that these innovations are being used the way that they were intended. And I think, just in the first 15 days, the amount of pilgrims that have used these carts is a clear indication that I think things are going to flow even smoother during the following days of Ramadan, which is like peak time for Umrah. And I think even moving forward after Ramadan, these services are going to be extremely effective, and people are going to really benefit from them. So that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and are just excited as we are for the innovations that are coming out of the Grand Mosque in Mecca during this time. Don't forget to follow us and listen to this episode on all streaming platforms as well as YouTube. And we will see you not next week, tomorrow actually. And maybe you'll listen to Sada then as well. Thank you for listening.